Okay, we have a real pretty dog guarding Mount Signal Cemetery. So come on, let's go for a walk. And I'll circle around. Let's go this way. Because the first thing I noticed, I'm not too fascinated with these tombstones, but this is unique here. I see a lot of Alabama stuff, but this is very interesting. And that's not the best one yet. That's just the beginning. This is the Kelly people right here. Alright, let's walk on around. Walk on around, and we're going to head up. I want to walk the other way because of my shadow. I don't like that shadow. Let's put back up here. Try to keep my shadow a little bit. Okay, these are newer graves. It's not a real old cemetery, but it's interesting for a couple of reasons. And I'm on another mission, but this one, well, here's somebody born in 1897. They saw the last turn of the century. Tombstones are newer. 2014. Gosh, Billy died at 74 and was outlived by 40 freaking years by Kathleen. Gunnarsson. Ronald must be still kicking it. I don't have his name there. But here's a... Okay, let's... Here they are not. But even though these tombstones are not really low, there's some interesting stuff here. So, we've got this, Lee has this interesting angel, praying angel. Here's some real fascinating coolness. This one here is really interesting. It's like almost homemade tombstones. And some babies. That one is 1957 Rocky. Henry Wayne Jr., 3 years old. But these right here look almost homemade for some strange reason. May God be with you always, Beverly. 19. Baby born and died the same year I graduated from high school. And December 4th, 3 days after I was born. Almost on my birthday. Loving memory. 54, 74, 20-year-old. Linda Faye Lawley. And loving memory, grandma. 1927 1954. Somebody put up their wind chimes to keep evil spirits out of the graveyard. I wonder if people realize that's exactly why they originated that. The Rich family, there is a little baby's grave right there. William something Miller. Tracy, 2012. Somebody you knew?
Yep.
Craft, Betty June. This one's got a birdhouse. There is a birdhouse. Winnie Lee Rich, Herman Harold Rich, 1992, and Minnie Lee died at 64. And so it's Herman Jr. So I don't know if this is Interesting to have a birdhouse over a grave. And a lot of these, it's newer tombstones. They're not the old kind, but they're still interesting. And here's one that 1939, Mary Elizabeth Howell. Somebody's taken a lot of time with her grave, and then Northcutt and Howell. This is Howell's and Northcutt, and the same thing. At some point, somebody expended a lot of energy and time caring for these. This is 2005. It's an older grave. I'll walk over here before I start walking toward the back. These are newer stones, but they're still, compared to a lot of new ones, they're interesting. Now, I don't know what the purpose of this little dragon is, but he's there for some reason. Alright, I'm going to kind of cut through the middle here. Like I said, it's not a huge cemetery compared to a lot I've been at. But up here, at a distance, huge Dickerson Blackberry, Don Moyer. Here I am, got my shadow again, which I was trying to avoid. I don't like my shadows. Now, what is this? Stone, and the last name's Stone, and guess what? We have a stone. I don't know, but the name on here is Thomas, 2005. I've got to believe that this has probably got somebody's ashes in it, just the way it looks. It's not, you know, can't swear to it, but it looks like possibly somebody's ashes in here. They still got a lot of empty spots here, a lot of open land. Some uncommon names at this graveyard. Eugene Leroy Fulgham. And here's one that they got a couple of weird. What is a monkey? What is this? It looks like a monkey. A monkey holding a monkey. So I guess he liked monkeys. I don't know. And this one's got an angel. And I guess this would be a fallen angel. It's black and laying down. Would that be a fallen angel? Here is whatever. So I don't know when this started. I haven't paid close enough attention to see when people started doing this kind of stuff here, but it's common in a lot of cemeteries. There's a lot of family here of the name Rich. And here we go. Look at this. This is what the big one over there, but look at this. You think that people are not into their Alabama football, you're not paying attention. Brenda Lee McDonough Jones, been dead 3 years, and there is an elephant, but that's not the biggest one. There's a bigger one. I'm coming around to it. There's a Roper family over there. Ernest S. Dunn, 2009. But this is what really, you look across through here, and this big guy right here gets your attention. He's the biggest elephant here. Now, that is not the shape of Alabama. Murray Connor Scoggins, and I'm trying to find out. It's a guitar on the side of it. That's it. There we go. All right. There's something else I want to look. Well, there's several things to look at through here. Like I said, it's interesting. It's not the old ancient tombstones. And there's another. I hate to see these like that. So I'm gonna pick it up and kind of. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. And of course we got the cross. It's not totally unkept, but there's a lot of dead limbs through here. Osborne's got a big tombstone here, but where? Oh yeah, we're headed that way in a minute. I will get right up here and scoot across there. Woodruff. I went to school with Woodruff. He became a judge. Up in Limestone County. Sweeney. 1945 to 2002. And then we got another one. They love these park benches. The Tatum's been gone since 2011. In 2001, Albert and Lee joined together on a plot of land. Okay, now we've got a serious Alabama football fan. Roll Tide. I wonder if they know what happened to Alabama this year. This is an interesting setup. Very interesting. It looks like 3 graves, but only 2 of them have markers. So there's, oh, it's Alabama and Auburn here. So Ernest Lee died 2015, and he's laid here, and clearly he was a Alabama fan. I'm going to pick this up because I guess he was a musician of sorts. No, he liked Bob Seger is what he was. Somebody placed a Bob Seger CD on his grave. We got a couple of these twirly things kind of blown away. Nobody's been here in a while. So, I wonder if I can get that on there. Not with one hand, anyway. Happy birthday. And that's an interesting stone, to say the least. You can't have the one flag up and another one down. You got to have them both up, right? Heck will stay. Peace. There's a rock. What is that decorated rock? So, you can't read. There's nothing here to read. This is a handmade natural stone. And this one, for the Alabama fan, it's also handmade, but they put a plaque with his picture. So, okay, let's walk on through here. Not very big. Pleasant little area, but a lot of open space for sure. But that guy right there is what really catches your attention. There's a few elephants out here. I can't understand why the Auburn didn't have their tiger up though. But that big guy right there, these guys over here, I've seen a lot of Alabama stuff around graves in Alabama, but that guy right there, I don't think I've seen that before. I'm trying to see a beautiful day. So this is the Mount Signal Cemetery, kind of off the road of old 280 here in Shelby County. And there's no signage at the street. You could miss this real easy, for sure. I want to see what the engravings are on this tombstone. This is a pretty fancy Donald Attaway, from the Korean War, and Hazel Attaway. He died in 06. She died in 04. He didn't last long after her. Okay, it's discolored, but that's that. Okay. Well, that's getting close to. I want to do that, I want to do that. Let's kind of jog around here. A couple things I want to look at. This interesting, different Sherry Ann. Gosh, that's an interesting stone. Born June 3rd, died September 26th. I wasn't even a year old when their little short life existed. And then this tombstone here is laden with angels. 4 to be exact. 2 up here that are reclining. This one here is sound asleep. This one here is reading a book. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Bible or not. This one here seems to be either nodding off. Yeah, I started to say crying, but no, just kind of nodding off there. I guess they guard the grave. Okay.